This 3 News Now update sponsored by Godfather's Pizza. Order today.
I'm Jennifer Griswold with 3 News Now, and here's a look at what's happening now. The former principal who did not report what he knew about a teacher sexually assaulting students is punished for his crime. 49-year-old Eric Nelson is sentenced to 2 weeks in jail and 1 year probation. In February, he pleaded no contest to misdemeanor failure to report suspected abuse. 1 count of child abuse was dropped. Nelson was a principal at Fontanelle Elementary, while first-grade teacher Gregory Sedlacek sexually assaulted female students inside the classroom and on the playground. He was shown 2 photos and a video of what happened and did not report it. Though meat processing facilities across the U.S. are dealing with outbreaks, meat shortages are not expected in grocery stores. However, consumers could face less selection and slightly higher prices. Industry leaders acknowledge the U.S. food chain has rarely been so stressed and that no one is sure about the future. Sunday, meat processing giant Tyson Foods ran a full-page ad in newspapers, including the New York Times, outlining the difficulty of producing meat while keeping more than 100,000 workers safe and shutting down some plants.
Well, as we take a look at what's going to be going on here over the next several days, we're actually going to see some warmer temperatures and also the chances for some rain coming our way. So as we take a look right now outside, you can see that overall some clouds are starting to roll back in across the area. We ended up with a high of 81 degrees this afternoon. As we get into the rest of your evening, I think overall the clouds will begin to thicken up a little bit. Early tomorrow morning is when we could see a little wave of some showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm, but the majority of that looks like it stays to the north of us over parts of northwestern Iowa and maybe even into Minnesota. This moves through pretty quickly, and by the time we get to about 8 o'clock in the morning, we're done. Temperature wise though, we start off with those morning low temperatures in the upper 50s and some low 60s, and then in the afternoon we heat it back up again, not as warm as today with a high of 75. That's because we've got a cold front moving through, but there could be a few showers, maybe a little isolated thunderstorm that pops up. I do think that if we do get any rain moving in with this, it's going to be fairly fast moving, and there might be some rumbles of thunder, but nothing strong enough to become severe. Then late in the evening, we do start to dry things out. So as far as our forecast here for tonight across the area, what I'm looking at is increasing clouds. So we're going to go with mostly cloudy skies here late tonight. Winds not too bad for the next several hours, but the winds will pick up through the overnight hours, and I'm looking at about 10-20 miles an hour, and they increase a little bit more throughout the rest of the day. Again, tonight I'm looking at maybe a few clouds, but the rain not moving in until about 5 o'clock in the morning. The next 72 hours, we go from 75, we drop it back to 65 on Wednesday. We do have some chances for rain, again, morning tomorrow, late in the afternoon on Tuesday, and I think early Wednesday. I think most of your Wednesday should be dry, but a little more windy. North winds blowing in, could have some gusts up to 40 miles an hour with a high temperature of only 65 degrees. And then we're right back up on Thursday, mostly sunny with 74. We're going to keep that sunshine around going into Friday with highs in the 80s. So big jump there. That'll be the warmest day of the week. Weekend brings in a few more clouds and a slight chance for rain here or there, but nothing really widespread or significant across the area. And temperatures for most of us will be staying above average.
Stuck at home? We've got you covered. My pizzas are baked to perfection in a 450-degree oven. Hands-free after bake. From oven to box to your door. Call me, Godfather's Pizza. Do it.